Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my angels. Today we're going to be going over my Wrydwood farm. With the dogs being nerfed the way they were. Don't know if anybody noticed that. Now when you kill dogs, you only get 1 to 3 Wrydwood. It's not the optimal way to be grinding out Wrydwood. Wrydwood. Why is that word so hard to say? Anyway. Alright guys, for this route, we're going to start to the north of Wrydwood town. You can go ahead and start by teleporting to this point. You can go to the west here. There should be about 8 trees. Jump down, there should be 8 more. You grab these ironwoods, there should be a group of 6. There should be a group of 8 Wrydwood here. There should be another group of 8. Should be a group of 6. And there should be about 20 trees in here, depending. Come out here, grab these ones. Grab these ones. And then if you really want to, you can grab this one and this one. I normally don't, just because it's just a little bit out of my way. This whole route should take anywhere, if you're stopping and collecting the ironwood, should take anywhere to like 25 to 30 minutes, depending on what you have to fight on your way. You do have to fight some things inside of here, but if you don't want the ironwood, of course it's going to make it a little bit quicker. I believe that Wrydwood has a 30-minute timer, while ironwood has an iron timer. Has an hour timer. Alright guys, so with that, we're going to put this at 400 times and run through it real quick. Of course, you could always put on logging armor if you're trying to get, you know, some extra of the high tier resources out of it, but I'm just trying to get just the wood, so I'm not really worried about it all that much right now. So I put on some harvesting armor in case I saw any harvesting resources that I wanted, just for shits and giggles. So at the top here, you'll find your first group of 8 Wrydwood. Now most of these sets are, Wrydwoods come in sets of 8, and the ironwood comes in sets of 6. So after you get those, you can go ahead and just jump off the mountain. You can see the next set of Wrydwood right there off to your right. Of course, like I said before, there's going to be some mobs that are going to attack you through the way. I mean, you can avoid them or just kill them. Doesn't really make much of a difference on time-wise. Now, each one of these weird trees are supposed to take up to 45 seconds to log. So keep that in mind when you're running through this. Alright, and we're off to the next set. The next one should be a little bit further away, and it's going to be that group of ironwood trees. Now, ironwood, you know, obviously looks a little bit more brown than most trees with the brown leaves. As you can see, a lot of these trees have the brown leaves. It makes it a little bit more difficult to try to discern them from the rest. But with this little map I gave you, it should be a lot easier to kind of figure out where they are. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, should be 3 more, and there they are right there. Now, ironwood are supposed to have a little bit longer chop time, so just because they're higher level trees. And if you guys notice on my top bar, you do get ironwood on your top bar. You can search them at level 200 wood chopping. Here's your next set of Wrydwoods. Should be 6 of them again, or 8 of them again. And now we're off to our next set. It should be a Wrydwood set. We come across the little river here. It should be a smaller set. I think there's only a set of 4 or 5 here. You can see there that I'm drinking a weak proficiency potion, which only gives me 7% more. So I am getting a little bit extra on this run. If you're drinking the strong potion, you should be getting 20% more, which I will factor in at the end of this video when I show you how much I got. You see that I tagged that waypoint down there, so I kind of remember the general direction that I should be traveling, which is good if you're still learning the route. Unfortunately, I had a bunch of corrupted portals, so you know that everything wants to kill me all the time. It's all good. I got the harvesting gear on. Just roll out of there. Roll cancel. Next set will be ironwood. Right here next to this house, on the other side of the river or creek. And we're off to our last big clumped area, which I am used to going and killing these wolves, so I kind of came over here. You're supposed to take a left here, but I was like, oh, I know there's wolves over here. And I had forgotten. I stopped and thought about it, and I was like, damn, these wolves aren't that good. And I ended up killing them and running inside anyway. Yeah, they gave me 3. Not really worth my time. So running here, you'll kill these mobs. This is the most dense area in Wrydwood for wormwood trees. Granted, you have to kill these mobs, so if you aren't level whatever these are, 34s, 33s, make sure that you're leveled up for the area. I don't think you need to be in this area farming wormwood if you aren't already level 30 to 40. So alright, we got this cave almost all the way cleared out. Accidentally healed the ground there. So after finishing up the inside, you can run out the back side of the tunnel, and you'll see this is that one little spot inside of the circle, which you can skip if you'd like, but I mean, extra Wrydwood. There's 2 there, and then you're going to be running out the back. As you can see, I'm just ignoring most of these guys. They can't really do enough damage to make me want to stop. And we're going to go over to this patch of ironwoods. Have a little scuffle, and go right back to it. Now we're done with those ironwoods, we're going to run out and around. And and there should be another patch of ironwoods up here on the edge of this cliff. There they are. And I actually missed these ones on my way in just because of the way that the corruption was and that being said, they were not that big of a deal at the time. So with that, there's only really one more that I don't believe I grabbed in this video, and that's the one on the other side of the waystone. So with that, we'll just go ahead and jump ahead to show you how many I got. Alright guys, so I made it back to Wrydwood, and here's what I came back with. I got 1,153 ironwood and 1,655 weirdwood. So with the weirdwood, that's after just a little over a 33-minute, I think is what it was. So we'll say for an hour you make 3,300. So 3,300 an hour isn't bad, and that's give or take. If you're using a proficiency potion, you'll obviously get 20% more. So you can get upwards of 4,000 an hour of the weirdwood with these. That's not bad for a little hour's worth of work. With that, guys, if you made it this far into the video, I appreciate you. The video has been doing wonders, and it's been just doing great. So if this was at all a help, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get that 100 subscriber mark by New Year's. I would really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. And with that, remember, guys, never be too afraid to spread your wings. Hey, it'll get you places. Alright, guys, I'll catch you in the next one.